they made it look really good as well. So yeah, the movie just gets into my my dream of space and all that shit.
Ben 10 was sick until he became like Ben 10 on steroids with the fucking.
Bro, it has to be Matrix, bro. What the
Matrix.
fuck you asking me, dude?
Play on
No,
that.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Alright, guys, welcome back to another episode of Nonversations. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Abdul, and you are here with the boys. We have Shavi the Bandaranaika and Jason Hulangama. Alright, on today's episode, we're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about a bunch of our personal favorites, and we're going to give our personal opinion about what we think about movies and how a movie is made. But yeah, I think Shavi wants to give his thoughts up first. Shavi, go ahead, bro.
I don't know. So I think one that I think everyone likes, but it's something that I really think is something worth talking about is Interstellar, which is cause like of the fact that I'm already into space and all that stuff. That could also be an episode one day if you guys are down for that. Talk about space, talk about black holes, different dimensions, all that shit.
That would have been a sick topic for today, dude.
No, but I want to get into that later, man. But yeah, because Interstellar has a bit of that Inception vibe as well, where the ending has a bit of like you're supposed to interpret it a bit and try and figure out what the hell is going on, because it's all conceptual stuff, like stuff with like 4 dimensions and shit, because we can't imagine 4 dimensions, because
Dude, I didn't watch the movie, bro. I'm fucking confused.
When I actually watched the movie.
you did.
I'm trying to look like I know what he's talking about.
How have you not watched Interstellar?
I've heard so many people tell me to watch it.
It's
But,
long though, so I kind of get why people are put off. And it's a slow burn of a movie, so like you have to prepare yourself for a slow story. There's nothing really exciting going on. But now that I know that you guys haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil too much. But there's some incredible scenes, dude. Because it's traveling through the universe, right? Not through the universe, but it's traveling in space, and since space is so vast, there's a possibility for almost anything to be there, and because of that they explore like so many different worlds and shit, and some of them look some of them look really good, and obviously with the budget they had, they made it look really good as well. So yeah, the movie just gets into my my dream of space and all that shit, like that's something that keeps me up at night.
there's something about space movies makes me not want to watch it, bro. I don't know. I have nothing against Shavi, your interests, your space interests, but I'm telling you, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling because I don't think about movies and TV shows. When I try to look up a movie to watch, I always get fucking stuck. I look up Netflix for like an hour and a half. I don't know what I want, and I keep browsing through the top picks. And if it's too popular, so I don't want to watch it. That's a weird mindset, dude. If it's too popular, I don't want to watch it. If it's, I don't know, it's fucking weird, dude. But I want to know what Jason has as his top movie, or at least some.
And I'm pretty sure you guys haven't heard of it, but I watched this movie as a kid like at least 20 times in a span of a year. It's a movie called Spymate. Like about this like detective chimp and the chimp's best friend of this little girl. Her name's Emma Roberts. Okay, she plays the chimp's best friend, and they go on this huge mission where they go from the Arctic to different parts of the world, like fighting this like organization, like enemy organization, and who are doing this like who's are pro cruelty towards animals kind of. So yeah, that's one movie I watched 20 times. That I watched that at least 20 times when I was a kid. Fucking out of this world. It's pretty crazy, but it's funny. It wasn't a great movie. I think it was like 3 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever.
Is this all like
But
a
it's,
Who gives a
childhood?
fuck about Rotten Tomatoes?
It's all like a childhood movie.
Yeah, I think I was like 9 or 10 when I watched it. But like I properly fell in love with it, dude. And also when Shavi spoke about space movies, like my favorite all-time space movie is Zathura. Have you all heard of Zathura?
I've heard of it. I feel like I watched it when I was a kid, but I can't
I
remember
don't know what
shit.
Zathura is.
It's like in the same universe, I think, as the old Jumanji movie.
Yeah. I look
It's like a
remember
board
this.
game. Basically, they play it and then they end up somehow in space. There are killer robots, alien ships, all that shit's fucking out of this world, dude. Like, it's next level. And that the guy from Hunger Games, the main guy, he's the guy who plays one of the kids in the movie. But that's a pretty cool movie.
I've
That
never
and like,
actually heard of it.
These are like
I should-
childhood, top picks. Like I think I also have a few movies that can't remember them now, but it's like when you watch them, it fucking brings back memories, and that's why you enjoy watching
yeah,
them so much. Because like even when you think about cartoons, like fucking Bugs Bunny or I used to watch Pink Panther a lot. I used to watch Phineas and Ferb. Shit like you still enjoy it if you watch it now, just because you watch it when you're young, it brings back so much memories.
so
I remember
Phineas
the
and
first time we
Ferb
got dialogue TV. Nangi and I always watched Looney Tunes Kids after getting home from school.
on Pogo.
No, I can't remember. No, not Pogo, Boomerang. Can't remember, dude.
Pretty sure it was Pogo, dude. Even I watched that a lot.
Must be Pogo. There must be Pogo. Dude, we watched that we got home from school at around 2:30, and then we'd immediately go upstairs, watch TV, and then Ammi would come and feed us while we watched cartoons. It's pretty messed up when you think
So
about it.
like, speaking of those throwback cartoons, man, do you remember freaking Rocket Power, Chalk Zone, I mean SpongeBob,
Oh, yeah, I
SpongeBob
grew
Run
up. I
Rap?
grew up in a different
Oh
country,
shit!
bro. I'm
Oh
telling
fuck!
you, I have a different set of childhood movies.
Tell us
Subtitled.
about those, will you?
Yeah, I'm trying. There's this soccer, football. This thing, bro. I fucking loved it. It was
Inazuma 11.
Inazuma 11.
no, it's somehow it was dubbed. It was in Arabic, but it was dubbed in English or some shit like that. It was some soccer cartoon shit. I can't remember, bro. It's fucking like flashes are coming to my mind. But I'm telling you, it was fucking legit. There was that I watched Ben 10 sort of in English, but subtitles in Arabic. I remember
Hey,
all this like
what was forearms in Arabic?
I can't remember shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Or Diamond Head?
It's all like flashes coming to me, like. But childhood movies are fucking sick, dude. Like crazy.
Ben 10 was sick until it became like Ben 10 on steroids with the fucking what?
Dude, I will still watch Ben 10, bro. Ben 10,000. I talking about him. I talking
Yeah,
about my
yeah.
Up to
fucking
Ben
my dude.
10,000, that was in the same series, no Ben 10.
Yeah.
But then it became that
Alien Force.
I
Oh,
hated that
legend.
dude.
Alien
Ultimate
Force is good, but
Humongous,
after that,
all
the new
that
one is
shit.
shit. Omniverse. I hate it. Looks absolutely disgusting.
But that
But
Ben 10,000 episode was sick, dude. I fucking
oh
saved it.
yeah, man.
It's
Bars
fucking like
freaking animal, no. Bars changing aliens from I don't know every 2 seconds.
who's your favorite alien, bro? Who
No
would you
fuck.
pick?
I
Are you
don't
guys
know.
actually thinking? Are you telling me that you didn't have one pick from the OG 10?
Oh
Okay,
no, so they're all cool.
no, I'm not talking about like the 10,000 different. I can't even remember
The 10,
half
the
the
10.
aliens. Yeah, I'm talking about the
From the
OG
original
10.
10.
Yeah, the OG 10. Who would you pick as your main dude? Your main fucking superior. You're telling me you didn't have one guy you wanted to be when you were a
I
kid?
have like two, dude. I have two.
I don't
It's
know, pick
like
one,
either
bro.
both.
Eat
Fucking
Blast
bro.
or Accelerate. Those are my favorite two.
Who's the first guy?
Eat Blast.
E plus. Okay. Okay, fantastic. 4 vibes.
That's the first one he turns into? No.
No.
No, Diamond Head. No, he turns into Diamond Head first.
Mine's gotta be Accelerate, bro. I fucking always and forever want to be Accelerate. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Buzz. That's fucking lit, bro. Fucking super speed. And Bar looks fucking looks sick, dude. Bar like a weird, like a spiked up head. You remember? Like a freaking. I don't
he
know.
has like balls or wheels or something for feet. That was pretty cool.
Oh, but there are some good PSP games for the.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude, there was. I used to play even online games. Fucking enjoy that shit. All these online website games.
Back to
You
movies
get
though.
back
Abdul,
to movies.
what's a noteworthy movie for you?
Bro, it has to be Matrix, bro. What the fuck
Matrix.
you asking me, dude? Fucking
I
episode
was gonna
one, you
say other
told me.
than Matrix. Okay.
Yeah,
For
yeah, sorry.
now, other than Matrix, what's a noteworthy movie for you? Or
Fuck, dude.
series?
Don't put me on spot there, but I'm telling you, Matrix is fucking sick. Okay, if you haven't watched Matrix, I know I said this in the first episode. I know I showed you all my love for Keanu Reeves and the Matrix franchise in the first episode. And the Wachowski twins. The directors were twins. Okay, they were
Okay.
called the Wachowski twins. And they changed genders. I hope I'm not getting this wrong. But the whole point is, they have an interesting story there.
So they both decided to change genders.
I don't know, I think, fuck, I can't remember this shit. I should have researched this shit for this episode. I knew I was going to talk about the Matrix, but fuck it.
That's actually interesting, though. The fact that both of them decided to become like change genders, because then again, it makes sense because they're twins, so they'll have similar mentalities. But then my experience with twins is that one
Fucking opposite, bro. Complete fucking opposite.
complete fucking opposite.
Worst example of twins, dude.
Yeah, like
Dude,
there are-
you can't even. Okay, for the people who don't know what you're talking about, we have friends who are twins, and they are nothing alike, bro. I'm telling you, they are completely.
In other words, they are not
fucking
identical of
different.
the.
No, not even in like, not even in like looks. I mean, like personality. Even they're, I don't know, they're entirely different.
but so other than the Matrix, what is a good or what would make a good movie for you?
No, for me, one of the, I think another movie that instantly comes to my head is Inception. Obviously, I know everyone has watched Inception, and it's fucking sick too. Like, I don't know. I don't have to explain this. I think every single
Yeah,
person knows
everyone's
how
seen
how
it.
yeah, dude, how insane Inception was. It's
It's a
very clear
beaten
to.
horse.
Yeah, dude, it's very easy to say. But other than that, bro, I think those two like straight up come to my head.
Another one of my favorite movies has to be Project X, dude. Like from
That was the
music.
teenage dream movie,
Shavi loved
Yeah,
that
like
movie. didn't you?
every teenager loves that movie, dude. You can't not like that.
Yeah, I watched the Project X maybe 10 times
Yeah, dude.
over
Obviously,
the.
you can watch that like over and over
Mm.
again, like not in stretch, but if you see it like after a few say months or weeks or whatever, I
Yeah,
don't mind watching it.
because it's like that, like especially when you're a kid or like a teenage, like late teenager. This is like you're like, dude, I want to have a party like this because it has everything a hormone driven teenager needs. Like it's all like,
Yeah.
hey, y'all
So
know what I'm
everything-
talking about. I don't want to.
Dude, I
Everything.
still remember Shavi talking about this. I think when the trailer was out, I don't know if you were might have been in
When
grade
did it
11 or
come
some
out?
shit. I still remember Shavi you telling me about this. I haven't watched the movie, but I won't forget
You
how
haven't?
Shavi was so. No, I haven't watched it, bro. I haven't watched any of the movies you guys mentioned. I was kind of fucked, but
Even if you don't really want to do everything that happens in the movie, it's still a good movie. It's
I think
like a party movie done right.
yeah, it's all like you'll probably enjoy it right as you leave school, or maybe last year of school or something, because you're excited for that time. Like
Question is who's willing to sacrifice a house and a Mercedes?
You get it after you watch the movie. Abdul.
yeah, dude, I'm actually fucking lost. I don't know. I haven't watched any of the movies you guys mentioned.
That's good. That means we're giving each other movies to watch. I had to watch the Matrix
Recommendations. How to fucking watch the full.
and Spy Chimp, or what the fuck it was called.
Spymate.
Spymate. Oh, dude, like Primate. It's a play on that.
No.
Yeah,
No.
but a movie genre that I feel like very often comes short is the horror genre, because I think it's really hard to make a good horror movie. And we have a few good ones. For me, The Grudge stands out because that thing scares me to this day. It's the one thing that still, has an effect on me. Every other movie that I watch, I don't really give a shit about after a day. But I will still picture the Grudge girl behind me and it'll scare the shit out of me. Or like, you wake up in the night to go to the toilet and then you imagine her standing in like a corner somewhere, like in a dark corner. You just see her like long hair. There's something about ghost kids that scares the shit out of me, man. Like fuck ghost kids.
Dude, if you watch Sinister, fuck the amount of ghost kids, and I'm telling you, for me that Sinister is the movie. It's either Insidious, the first one, or Sinister. Because I don't
Oh,
know,
the Insidious movies were crazy, dude.
Yeah, I feel like
First
the
two,
yeah,
after
exactly.
that became shit.
Afterwards, it became a little bit dragged and shit.
But
But Abdul, do you remember that movie? What's Halloween? It's more of a thriller. It's not a horror. I think that was a pretty good movie. You watched it at yours, Abdul. Don't tell me you didn't watch this. You
No,
watched it at
no.
yours.
I know this movie. I'm just trying to remember when we watched it. But
The serial killer.
yeah, I know this movie, bro. It's fucking sick. It's full on thriller. You fucking the amount of people he killed, bro, in that movie. He continuously kept on killing and killing and killing, bro. It was insanely fast. Yeah, I like that
It's
because of the gruesomeness.
It was based on some a famous serial killer. No, I forget his. Michael
Yeah.
Myers. How was his name? Yeah, some psychopath. Some fucking
isn't
crazy.
Halloween like a classic movie, like an old horror
Yeah,
movie?
Yeah,
yes.
it was a remake.
Like
Not a
it's in the
remake,
same.
but it
Yeah, I think it was a sequel, bro, to be honest.
yeah, like a sequel thing.
Like it's in the same tier as Nightmare of Elm Street and shit. No, it's like it's considered one
Yeah.
of those like amazing horror movies.
Fuck, dude.
There's
Remember
another one that I'm pretty sure Abdul's watched it. It Follows. Have you watched it?
That sounds
Um,
fucking familiar. Yeah,
I
you know I watched it because I think we watched it together, to be honest. But
no, we didn't watch it together, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you. I mentioned it to Jason, but I highly doubt I watched it. That's a really good horror movie at the start, because that actually brings me to the thing that I once read about. Like when you don't know what a ghost or whatever the thing that's haunting people looks like, you always picture the scariest thing in your head. And so you're like, whenever some shit happens, you're always picturing that like that thing doing whatever. But what happens with most horror movies is towards the end, usually horror movies have really shitty endings, and that's because they always have to reveal the ghost or whatever at the end, and then it's almost never up to the standard that you set it up to.
yeah, dude, that's the whole always the fucked up this thing. But it
Even the
exactly shows the
Conjuring
point.
movies also were pretty good, no? Taking
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
same.
Conjuring 1 was great. Conjuring 2 was good.
Annabelle also was okay. I think Annabelle 2 was bad, but 1 was pretty good.
Annabelle was my first horror movie, dude. I watched it with Purna. That was like literally my first horror movie. And because I was too scared to watch horror movies before.
But really, dude, that feels like, dude, Annabelle is pretty old, no? I feel like it came out.
This grade
Nah,
9, like
I
when
can't
we were in
even
grade 9 or
remember.
10.
I can't even remember what Annabelle was like.
It was not that scary. Now that you, like, if you watch it now, it's not that special. Speaking of
Like,
horror movies, there's no,
sorry,
this
sorry.
is not even horror. It's just weird and it's bizarre that it's even made. But so basically, there's gonna be this game uh, called Gamer Girl or Streamer Girl, and it's weird because you're basically playing as a moderator for a girl who streams. And if you guys watch, the trailer was taken down because of the backlash it got. So you know how bad it was. It was put up on, I think, like Sony published it, or Sony published the trailer on their YouTube channel, but they took it down because people hated it so much. Basically, this streamer girl that like you're moderating a streamer girl's the live chat on the side. It's weird because like you have to like control everything she does, and then she gets like if she gets calls, she asks the moderator if she can answer the phone, and I don't know if you guys know about Jason knows about streaming, but you don't really ask your chat moderator if you can answer the call. Like she's like, you're not the manager or whatever. And then it apparently the ending is supposed to be some shit about so either she's supposed to go meet someone and you're supposed to stop her, and if you do stop her, I don't know, you either get into a relationship with her or some stupid shit, or or she dies. And so this is like a full on game that's that's being what's the word, funded. It's like done by, like, Sony is involved, like fucking Sony, and
I'm so
everyone thought this
confused,
was,
bro. It's a very confusing game.
yeah, and it looks so bad because like I think it's like those games where you have like cutscenes of actual people acting, and the acting is really fucking bad. It's like I can act better than that, and I was almost kicked out of Rio in grade 7 because I couldn't dribble a basketball properly.
Rio, the stage play.
Yeah,
Dude, you were in that?
yeah.
Oh shit,
I was
dude.
2 characters. Or 3
Dude,
characters.
so many people were in that. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
everyone was in
Abdul has
there.
no clue. Dude,
Yeah, I'm fucking confused. I'm just listening to you, boys.
there was this stage play in school, okay, back in the
Yeah.
day, the Rio movie. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
done in school. Like a lot of people from our batch took part. It was fucking hilarious, dude.
It was just you
Yes.
boys just had fun. You
Well,
all fucked around and had fun.
I tried
basically.
out for that. They didn't let me in the.
Really?
Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode. I know this episode was a little rough, but if you've stuck around this long, bro, the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you guys doing?
I wouldn't have stuck around.
this long. But I'm
I'm
telling
fucking
you.
going now. Fuck this shit.
Fuck, dude, look at these shorts.
Thank fuck, he's gone. Okay, that's it.
So, alright, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.